2,000 years later.
What's going on, good peeps? It's Mitch, and it is time. Finally, 2 months late, is my top 10 videos of 2024. If you don't know, Mitch, Candid at the movies, and let's get started. Starting with number 10, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now, this one just barely squeaked in. I kind of liked it, but it made me angry because it has the same typical tropes of the less fortunate people going out their way to help these people who don't give a damn about you. When them monkeys helped that white girl get, which they done risked their lives, some done died for her, and she turned her back on them as quick as possible. When I tell you that shit pissed me off, excuse me for cussing, that pissed me off. See, it made me mad again. Yeah, that's why it squeaked in my number 10. At number 9, we have the autobiography of Bob Marley, One Love. I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. I thought the soundtrack, of course, is Bob Marley, so that was amazing. I believe they all did a good job acting and playing their role, so I truly enjoyed it, and that's why it's at my number 9. Number 8, might surprise some people. Deadpool and Wolverine. A lot of people would probably expect that, since it was like one of the top movies of the year for a lot of people, it to come up higher on my list. It was a little too much for me. I enjoyed the movie for what it is. It definitely did what it was supposed to do, but it's just not high up on my list. I thought the jokes were kind of dated, and it just wasn't the same. Number 7. If you know me, you might be surprised, but I got The Forge, which is a Christian movie, spinoff of, I believe, is it Fireproof? Or something like that. It's one of those movies. I went in expecting this movie to be terrible, and yet I truly enjoyed it to where I would watch it again. If you've never seen it, it's about it's a coming of age story about this young man who is kind of lost. He don't know what he gonna do. He just graduated, and he ends up working for this guy because his mom about to throw him out if he don't get a job and get himself together. And he gets a job, and he learns what it takes to become a man and have responsibility and take care of yourself. And I truly was shocked that I was shocked that I liked this movie. So yeah, coming in at number 6, Civil War. I liked the way it was going. It was definitely, surprising at the times of where we were at now, where the country is being divided about the presidential election and everything. And it was kind of based on, somebody coming trying to take over the United States. I can't think of what's the word I'm trying to think of, where they just they planned a coup and they try to take over the United States, so now they're coming in. People are trying to go kill the president and everything. And this is a war reporter, so they're supposed to be neutral and everything, and just how she goes about reporting the news. Coming in at number 5, Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. It gave me my fix for the kaiju season. We had Godzilla, you got Kong, you got this new ape that's out here. He got another dinosaur on the leash, and she cold-blooded too, and they just fighting. Good old monster fight. You can't really lose with that. That's normally a hit in everybody's book. So I truly enjoyed that one too. And special effects and everything was good. So number 4, A Quiet Place, Day One. Lupita Nyong'o, she did a thing. It was hard. I couldn't believe I had a movie where you're not supposed to speak the whole time in my top 10. But it was just a good overall movie. I liked the introduction, kind of a prequel of what happens. I would like to see what happened, going forward with what they're going to do with the Quiet Place series. But yeah, that was a definitely good one. I was like, man, at first I was like, I hate this cat. But then that cat ended up saving a life and everything, so it worked for me. Number 3, Dune Part 2. I like the Dune series, Atreus and all that, House Atreus and everything. And this is kind of like, it's almost religious with it. So it's definitely something that I would not expect to have liked, but coming through and watching it, I did enjoy it. The only thing I wanted a little bit more action with the fight scenes. I mean, that last fight scene was dope, but just overall, I wanted a little bit more. But it was still a great movie. I enjoyed it. Coming in at number 2, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Really should have been Bad Boys for Life. They messed the name up. But Bad Boys Ride or Die. I enjoyed it. It had the nostalgia of the Bad Boys series. You got Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, this new guy who's supposed to be his son, and all that. It had the action. You can hear them when you say the name. You can hear that music. Dun, 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 dun. You can just hear it when you think about that movie. So I truly enjoyed it. The action was there. The acting was great. It's Bad Boys, baby. You already know. And coming in at number 1, my number 1 top movie of 2024, Transformers 1. Yes, I know, an animated movie. But that was like one of the dopest movies. A great prequel to show you how Megatron became Megatron and Optimus became Optimus, and how they were friends at first and then they become enemies, and how they got their powers to transform, and what happened on Cybertron. Yeah, it was dope. They got to do a prequel not a prequel, but a sequel for that, because that was just a dope movie. The voice acting was great. You got Michael Key. Yeah, they just all did their thing. So that's my number 1 overall movie. Tell Travis and Joe and all of them, don't judge me, judge your mama. Yeah, but that's my overall top 10 of 2024. Once again, do me a favor, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. If any of my top 10 movies were in your top 10 movies, let me know. I'd appreciate to hear the feedback from you guys. Once again, it's Mitch from Candid at the Movies. Y'all have a great night, as you can see.